The My Name is Mayo trilogy is infamous for its easy platinums. You get each of them by mashing one button for under an hour and choosing some costumes for your jar of mayonnaise during that time. Some people might even say that it is a disgrace to have those games in your trophy list. But I hardly disagree. My Name is Mayo is one of the most underrated trilogies in gaming. Okay, hear me out. I know that sounds crazy. How could a game be good when all you have to do is smash one button? The devs just wanted an easy cash grab because they knew that all those mindless trophy hunters would buy their pretty cheap games. And yeah, maybe that is one of the reasons why those games exist. But there is so much more. My Name is Mayo 1 to 3 are 3 really fun games with a lot of humor. For every few clicks in the jar you get some random facts that will make you the most annoying person on any house party. Venus is the only planet that rotates clockwise. Elephants are the only animals with 4 knees. Diet Coke was invented in 1982. Drop those while having a drink with your friends and you will never be invited again. A big plus for every introvert out there. But way better are the stories your jar of mayonnaise goes on to. Over all 3 games you accompany this little delicious sauce on its way of finding purpose in life. And every part of the story, the whole scenery shifts. In the first game, you try to become a rock star and your father practices with you, find out that your mayonnaise actually wants to become a mime. It goes through puberty, dresses up as a banana and is exploring its kinks in form of bikinis and whipped cream. And if you take your time and read all those little story bits while mashing the jar, you will get a creative little story that doesn't take itself serious. I mean, it is about a jar of mayonnaise, so what do you expect? But it wouldn't have been necessary. Green Lava Studios could have made a stupid clicker game without all this love for details. You get your easy platinum, what more do you want? But they didn't. They tried to make the short period of time with their game absolutely worthwhile. And they did that with so much passion that My Name is Mayo 2 became one of the greatest surprises in gaming I ever had. Your little jar of mayonnaise goes through an existential crisis. It became a mime just to realize that this is not the real purpose in life. But what would the father say about that? Especially when the little dressing wants to become a pony and try out pet play while plugging a tail in the behind. How should it deal with love when dating apps don't work the way they should? And instead of just putting some cute costumes on your relish, the whole scenery changes in every story bit. Click the Mayo on an island, on a field of carrots, or even on the moon. And if this isn't enough, every complete story part unlocks a really fun artwork in your own photo album. The love for details skyrockets in My Name is Mayo 2, and even the gameplay changes when Mayo has to earn money after leaving its dad. Suddenly, you have to deliver pizza to a lot of people and avoid dark thoughts in form of an easy jump and run, like the Chrome Dinosaur game that appears when you don't have an internet connection. This game really made me laugh out loudly multiple times. You only have to take your time to read the story bits. Every one of them consists of around 3 sentences, so that shouldn't be too hard. So after completing My Name is Mayo 2, I was really looking forward to the great finale. The last game of the trilogy, My Name is Mayo 3. What would happen to our little mayonnaise friend? Will it get back to its father or find purpose in life? How weird will it be? Well, let me say it like this. It is the weakest game out of the trilogy. First of all, it is the first game where the gameplay gets interrupted every time you get an achievement. Every time you complete a story bit or clicked on the jar enough times, there will be a kind of celebration screen where you have to stop clicking on the mayonnaise. And that got pretty annoying really fast because it happens quite frequently. And even the stories weren't that funny because Mayo is living out its crisis to the fullest, dating a satanic cult member that wants to sacrifice our little hero, and a lot of drug trips are the only things you will encounter until Mayo decides to change something. It goes on a big journey and wants to walk a 10-mile road to find itself. and during that walk you can collect mushrooms that will get Mayo trippin', or start a short mini game to pass time. And that was the first time during my whole mayonnaise adventure that I got bored. The mini games weren't good. The scenery always looked the same, I didn't like the focus on drugs, and all of that for the wholesome message that Mayo's dad will be proud of the little jar no matter what it wants to do in its life. I kind of missed the striving for new ideas in this game. It just seemed like a worse version of the second game. And I don't know if I would rate it any different if this would have been the second game, but playing the peak of Mayo clicking a day before this game didn't do My Name is Mayo 3 any favors. Nonetheless, I enjoyed those 3 games as a whole very much. So, is the My Name is Mayo trilogy an easy way to get 3 platinums? Yep, sure it is, but should you avoid them as a real trophy hunter? Absolutely not. These 3 games are there to have a great time, to not take everything so serious and still deliver a wholesome but weird message in the end. And all of that for less than $5. So don't be ashamed when you add those platinums to your collection. Enjoy your time while eating a nice little sandwich full of mayonnaise and nothing else. Yummy.